Today we're going to talk about polluted clergy and church leaders, or any leaders of religious congregations, whether they're Christian or not. The biggest problem, and there's a very interesting verse in Leviticus that says, speak to the congregation, speak to the assembly, and say to them, be holy, because I, the Lord your God, am holy. And Jesus comes back and says in Matthew 5:48, you shall be perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. Now, I like the passage, the way it's worded from Leviticus, because it's telling anybody that's in a position of religious leadership that the key is that we're to teach the people to be holy as our Father in heaven is holy. That's the key. And if we don't live the part, people aren't going to believe it if we tell them to do it. And that's the problem. We allow the world and the worldly ways and the way some of the people in the congregation want their pastors to be. We like this way the world is. We like all of the cruelty that's in the world. We want you to encourage people to be part of the warmongering. That's not what we're to be. We're to be peacemakers. We're to be holy as the Lord our God is holy. We're not to take all of the things that are wrong in this world. And God says he's going to take away all pain and suffering and death. Well, shouldn't we be believing that? Shouldn't we be living it? Shouldn't we be teaching it? Of course we should. That's how we get polluted. We allow this outside interference, and a lot of it is coming from the congregations that are brought up the same as we've been brought up, with all of the worldly ways that cause pain and suffering and death. We have to stop it. We have to start looking at the ways of heaven and live it ourselves and teach it. That's the only way we're ever going to get out of the mess that this world is in right now. We're as leaders, as teachers, we're to set the example. We're to live it before others. That by people seeing us, they don't have to say a word. They should recognize what we stand for. And you can't tell the difference when you look around at the difference between clergy and lay people and people in the world. We've become the same. And we have to stop it. We have to grow above that. We have to be the children of God that teach other people how to be children of God. We have to clean up the pollution that's affected the clergy. And don't think we haven't been polluted. It's all over the place. And we can just look at what we're eating and what we promote in the churches. We need to live in the heavenly will of God and clean up the pollution. Amen.